เอ่อผมโดนหิ่งห้อยพังคอมทุกคนเมื่อกี้เมื่อกี้ที่ไลฟ์ตัดคือคอมค้างไปเลยแล้วก็ตอนแรกก็นึกว่าแบบแค่เกมค้างเฉยๆคือเครื่องค้างจนผมต้องกดปิดแบบเรียกว่าไงกดปุ่มปิดค้างไว้อะมันไม่ได้ปิดแบบปกติเพราะมันค้างแบบริสแอนคอเราจะไม่ถึงหิ่งห้อยในเกมนี้อีกในแพทนี้เอาเป็นว่าก่อนมันจะอัปเดตแล้วกันดูแล้วน่าทรงนี้บั๊กเยอะอีกแน่ๆโอ้โนนี่เหมือนจะไม่ได้เจอมานานแล้วนะไอ้ปัญหาแบบนี้กลับมาอีกแล้วเออเราอยากรอบที่แล้วเนาะก็คือเราเขาบอกว่าให้เราไปนั่งเตรียมตัวไว้หาที่ถ่ายรูปได้ไหมเออเหมือนเขาจะไม่อยากถ่ายไม่เป็นไรเราต้องรอกี่โมงเนี่ยอันนี้เออมีอะไรรับได้ไหมระหว่างนี้สวัสดีครับคุณคิมซูเอ้เราเปิดมาด้วยการแสดงในไลฟ์เดี๋ยวเราทำเป็นด้วยเหรอนิกกี้เอาละเอาเอ้ยเดี๋ยว what เอ้ยเดี๋ยว oh my god
It's okay. Leave this to me.
บอสเลยเหรอคือเริ่มไล่เราสู้บอสเลยเหรอจริงป่ะจริงด้วย what the fuck แล้วก็เดี๋ยวเออ
The color of the mask looks like it matches the rabbit one.
โอ้โหแป๊บนึงช็อกเลย
These checks aren't working. Could this be the rabbit one that's the same color as the mask?
อ่าโมโม่เฉลยแล้วขอบคุณมากเอ๊ะจุดอ่อนแล้วโอ้ตายอืมเออไม่ได้แดกทีนี้
These checks
เอ้
aren't
ยพี่ดัน
working.
โอเค
Could this be the rattle drum that's the
รู้แล้วจ้าโมโม่รู้แล้วอะไรอ๋อสีหน้ากากไม่ใช่สีเดี๋ยว
No, it's hiding the battle's color. Which one is it?
ไม่ยิงกล้องเลยนะแหมมาเล่นเกมสลับของด้วยกลับมาเลยอ้าวถูกได้ไงวะ
You okay? Let me take a look.
เฮ้ยเรียกว่าเปลี่ยนเวลาเลยนะ
What were those monsters? They scared me half to death.
When the monsters charged at us, my knees nearly gave out. This old body almost couldn't handle it. Thank goodness for you, Artist Nikki. Counting that time I fell in the mountains, you've saved my life twice now.
We were lucky this time, but please don't rush ahead like that again. You too, Artist Nikki. Take care of yourself.
แสดงความห่วงใยดิ
All I could think about was keeping everyone safe. I'll be more careful next time, I promise.
Thank goodness.
Miss Bai!
Miss Bai has been painstakingly rehearsing this performance for weeks. She even altered the outfits herself, stitch by stitch. And now, for something like this to happen.
Same with my daughter. Miss Bai told her to enunciate clearly, and she ended up practicing all night. Now, months of effort, all wasted.
The show was meant to bring joy to the village. Even if they only got through part of it, if it brought out even one smile, it was worth it. As for me, as the painting guardian, I'm supposed to oversee the festival. I should have noticed something was off, but I failed. It's a good thing you stepped in, Nikki. Who knows how bad it could have been. When we invited you to take the stage, it was just meant to be ceremonial. We never expected something like this, but you handled it all so well. We've always known your skill with a brush, but your talent in battle, it's also impressive. When did you learn that?
ตอบไงดี
Well, when you travel and gather inspiration, things happen. After enough surprises, you kind of pick things up.
I see. So that's it. During rehearsals, you seemed a little stiff, but today everything just flowed. I suppose you've been putting in a lot of effort
เอา
behind
อยู่
the
แล้ว
scenes.
สายซุ่มอยู่แล้วด้นสดไปเลย ฝึกฝนมา ระดับเราแล้ว
Honestly, I'm usually terrified of slipping up, but when the moment came, I just let go and went for it.
Today your hard work really paid off. You've more than earned your title as this year's eye-dotting artist.
All right. Enough with the chit-chat. It's nearly time. Let's go. Nikki, take the stage and dot the I.
ตามมา ไม่เอาบอสบุกรอบสองนะ
The ink is fading.
How is this happening? How could it be? Did the eye dotting fail?
What?
What? Something disappeared again. Just like those stones earlier. Since it's the same strange phenomenon, Maybe I can use my traditional Danjing painting ability to restore things here.
They're back. Everything that turned to ink really came back. Artist Nikki, you're incredible.
You really are an artist.
In all my years, I've never seen a power like that.
หินกะหล่ำปีดีนะ
But a failed eye dotting. Has that ever happened in our village before?
น่าเป็นห่วงโอเค
They say, when long remains blind, misfortune follows close behind.
Misfortune. Wait, could that explain the strange things that have been happening?
Even artist Nikki failed to dot Long's eye. Could it mean...
Nikki, do you think the failed eye dotting is related to those rumors going around?
I'm not sure what they've been saying, but after the eye dotting failed, and the tables and chairs turned to ink, I felt like something connected. Miss Sui must know more about what's been going on. Momo, let's go find her and ask.
เดี๋ยวๆนี่นะอ๋อ
I've checked the eastern and southern sides. Nothing else has turned to ink. Thank you for trying, Miss Sui. I inspected the other areas. There were also no issues. Strange things. These days, it's one after the other.
Miss Sui, Miss Bai,
Come now. It's just one failed eye dotting. There's no need to look so down. Everyone knows it's not your fault.
Still, I'm the eye dotting artist. And everyone in Inkville's been looking forward to the Inuan festival so much. For something to go wrong now, it's hard not to worry. Miss Sui, do you have any idea why it failed?
Over the past few centuries, nothing like this has ever occurred. Even I don't know the cause yet. You've devoted yourself so fully to your art, it's no wonder you haven't noticed. But for over a decade, strange things have been troubling the village. At first, things were just going missing. Everyone assumed they were thefts until someone saw it happen. The objects simply dissolved into ink right before their eyes. Later on, the brush artisan Meng Xiuzhu disappeared. Everyone searched, but he was never found. Since then, there have been stories of people vanishing after being caught in the rain. Missing items, missing loved ones. Naturally, people got scared, so scary tales began to spread. Yes, and in recent years, the rains have grown heavier and more frequent, and strange things are also more common. Now, even the eye dotting ceremony has been disrupted. No wonder people are so anxious.
To think all of this has been happening for over a decade, and no one has a proper explanation.
When things defy ordinary understanding, I can't help but wonder if something's wrong with the Long who watches over Danxing Island. But nothing strange has happened to the pagoda. It remains inside, and only occasionally appears on Long Peak, just as before. True, but that's why it's so strange. No one has ever actually seen the Long travel between those two places. Maybe the Long Pagoda holds secrets we've yet to uncover.
I can't rest until we find the reason the eye dotting failed. Please, let me go to the Long Pagoda and see for myself. There might be some answers there.
If that's what you want, then let me accompany you.
เอ๊ะ
If
มีเพื่อน
anything
แล้ว
dangerous happens, we'll be better off together. That would be great. Miss Bai knows the Long Pagoda well. With the two of you together, I'll be less nervous.
No time to waste. Let's head there now.
The Inuan Festival's the most anticipated event, and now it's been ruined. I can't imagine how disappointed everyone is.
You
Why did
shouldn't
you
dwell
put
on
the-
this. It's not your fault. Besides, the interruption of the Yinyuan festival may be fate in its own way.
Fate? What makes you say that?
The yin yuan we form are precious, but every yin
อ่า
yuan carries the weight of parting, change, and sorrow. This unexpected incident may give folks a pause for thought, sparing them from tying knots they may later come to regret.
Miss Bai, have you experienced something like that?
People come and go, colliding and breaking apart. It's simply that I've seen too much of the world.
Miss Bai, have you ever seen Long?
Never with my own eyes. The Long painting used on Yin Yuan festivals is kept on the lowest floor of the pagoda. I come for it before every ceremony, but if Long chooses not to appear, even the painting guardian can't see it. According to the village elders, Long has been with us since the founding of our village. In the early days, Long would descend to celebrate the Yin Yuan festival with us. But for nearly a century now, Long has remained secluded within the pagoda.
These red ribbons.
The villagers believe these ribbons are formed from the ties that bind us. So long as there are yin yuan, the red ribbons endure. The Long Pagoda didn't look like this before. One day, without warning, red ribbons suddenly began to wrap around it. At first, they were as thin as threads, then slowly they multiplied, twisting and curling, until they became like this.
Okay. ยังอยู่นะ
This is...
What?
Nikki!
We just came back from the Long Pagoda.
Huh?
Are you all right? When you suddenly showed up with Momo and Miss Bai, I was worried sick.
We're fine.
All I remember is touching the pagoda entrance, then hearing Long's roar. After that, everything went blank.
I felt the same. Either Long refused to meet us, or something happened to it.
Well, so much for hoping Long could help us.
It's okay. If that path's closed, we'll start with the strange things in the village.
That determined look of yours. You wear the same one when you're painting. I knew you wouldn't give up so easily. Miss Bai and I have been going over everything we know. The most unusual things happened over the past few months. I tried to look into them. I even collected rain from the places where the tales began, but found nothing useful. Miss Bai and I just reviewed everything we know. Take a look. As you heard, the first person affected was the brush artisan, Meng Xiuzhu. He vanished 10 years ago, and his family struggled ever since. I'll be heading to his home soon to check in on his foster daughter, Fu Ling. Poor girl.
Right before he disappeared, someone saw something turn into ink. The shock left them completely bedridden for days. Since then, 3 more strange incidents happened. Just 2 days ago, Uncle Go's hoe suddenly turned to ink. I visited his house, but didn't find anything else unusual. Something similar happened to the healer, Yun. A box of keepsakes from her late mother, Yunyang, dissolved into ink before her eyes.
Her mother passed away a while ago, and now without her keepsakes, she's very upset. She hasn't seen a patient in days.
Also, the Liu family's little girl hasn't been seen in days. Everyone is saying she's likely gone missing, just like Meng Xiuzhu and the others.
These stories are all strange. We'll need to investigate each one and find a way to resolve them.
You're right. Artist Nikki, I'd like to help with your investigation. Where do you want to go first?
เรียงเลยแล้วกันไป
Let's head to Uncle Go's place first. It happened recently, so the clues might still be fresh.
Alright. Since Miss Bai is going with you, I can rest a little easier. I'll visit Meng's family to check in on them. If you find anything, meet me later by the bridge behind the village.
เอ้ย
山里有间亭，亭里有幅画，画里有座山，山中又见亭，亭里又有画，画里又望山。
ฮะ โอเค
Wait, are they arguing over a hoe?
That's Uncle Go, the one we came to see.
อ้าว
Seems he's in another tiff with Uncle Jean.
คนไทยอย่าตีแกะ
Looks
ไม่
like
ใช่คนไทย
before we can ask anything, we'll need to break this up. Come on, let's go.
อ่าก่อนเราไปห้ามคนต่อยกันเราถ่ายรูปเราเนี่ยทุกคนมีหูแมวหมดแล้ว โอ้โหแป๊บนึงนะ ผมขอเปลี่ยนรูปปกสักครู่นะครับ ขออนุญาตโหลดตัดหน้าโหลดดิ้งตัดโอเคสักครู่แป๊บโอเคไหนๆคืออยู่มันก็กลายเป็นว่ามีพาร์ท2ดื้อๆวันนี้ละเดี๋ยว1920นี่0.0นี่รูปที่17แล้วโอเคออเดอร์มันถูกลูกหูจริง อันนี้ผมไม่ได้เตรียมปกไว้แบบสำหรับแพทนี้ด้วย ไอ้น้ำตาเสียเงินนี่คือมีเป็นล้านปกสรุปได้ไลฟ์อีก2 ไลฟ์ อันนี้วันเดียวไลฟ์ไป2เพราะว่าอันหนึ่งแคสโอ้อะไรเนี่ยไม่รู้เหมือนกันโอเคเรียบร้อยอ่ะต่อกันอ่ะไหนอย่าตีกันอย่าตีกัน
Jin Sang-zi, you stole my hoe. Now give it back.
Cut it out, Guardo. Who would want that busted old thing?
You stole it.
Ridiculous!
You?
Please, calm down. There's no need to get so worked up. Just talk this out.
No one
No
can
one
calm
can
us
calm
down.
us down!
Wait. Artist Nikki? And Miss Bai?
You two are so in sync.
Miss Bai, didn't you stop by just a few days ago?
I did, but I've come back. I wanted to show Nikki your hoe. Uncle Go, why are you arguing with Uncle Jean again?
It's all because of that hoe. Perfect. You two can help settle this.
Yeah.
Okay, we're listening.
Huh?
Jin Sang-zi's hoe broke recently, that much I know. But today I saw him out with a new one. It looked real familiar, so I took a closer look. Sure enough, I smelled a floral scent that only comes from my yard. Everyone knows I've got a sharp sense of smell. I'm definitely right. So I'm certain he stole my hoe. And this whole turning into ink thing, just some nonsense he cooked up to cover his tracks.
Hey! I stay quiet for 1 second and you just spew nonsense, huh? Sure, my old hoe was broken, but the one I've got now is definitely the one I found at home this morning. I thought, since it was inside the house, it must have been bought by either my wife or my daughter Zien. So I just used it. Then this guy storms in, yelling that I stole it.
You took it, and you didn't ask.
Oh.
Quit making stuff up!
You...
Gentlemen, arguing like this won't solve anything. Please, calm down.
ดีไม่ตัดเป็นสตรีทไฟเตอร์เลยเมื่อกี้ตำหนิอย่างจริงจังเลย ไม่เอา
Uncle Go, Uncle Jean, please listen to Miss Bai and take a deep breath. We don't even know if the turning to ink thing is real. As for the hoe, maybe it's just a mix-up. How about you let us look into it? Once we figure out the truth, we'll lay it out for both of you.
Gordo, you hear that? The truth isn't even out, so don't go pointing fingers. You!
Jin Sangzi, are you going to keep arguing here forever? If I spot even one weed in the field, you're in for it.
Xiaoxian, right away.
Arduo, go home and make the Shangbao.
Taiping? Yeah. Yes.
Whoa, a real case of there's always a bigger fish?
Artist Nikki, Miss Bai. Sorry about that.
So embarrassing. Those two are such a pain. They're probably sworn enemies from a past life who kept it going in this one.
Enemies from a past life?
Even if they were, there's no rule saying they can't get along in this life. From what I just heard, I think I've got the gist of things. Uncle Go's hoe turned to ink, and Uncle Jin suddenly had a hoe appear out of nowhere.
If I hadn't already promised to meet up with the girls at the music hall, I'd gladly pitch in. I'll need to leave it up to you two.
ได้เรื่องชาวบ้านคือเรื่อง
Okay,
ของเราวันนี้
leave it to Miss Bai and me.
ปัญหาจอบที่หายไป
Whoa! Just like the raft from before. This hole looks like it came out of a painting.
But it hasn't completely disappeared. Maybe I can use my dancing ability to restore it. Auntie Taiping, I tried restoring the hoe. Can you take a look? Does it belong to Uncle Go?
That's it, without a doubt. You've become quite impressive, Nikki. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Actually, I wanted to ask, before the hoe changed, did anything strange happen?
Nothing I can think of. It changed overnight. When morning came, it looked completely different.
Just like before, this turning into ink thing happens with no warning.
น่ากลัว
Miss
ที่แบบ
Sui
อ
and
ยู่ๆมัน
I
ก็เป็น
tried to
อ่ะ
find a pattern before, but nothing.
At least we know Uncle Jean's hoe and Uncle Go's inked hoe aren't the same hoe.
So then, where did Uncle Jin's hoe come from? All these mix-ups are making my head spin.
No idea. Usually things will go missing, but this is the first time that something's just appeared out of nowhere.
Since Uncle Jean said he found the hoe at his house, why don't we go check it out? Maybe we'll spot something useful.
Yes. Let's go.
อย่าเก็บหิ่งห้อยอย่าเก็บหิ่งห้อยอย่าเก็บไม่เอาเลยไม่สนเลยครับนี่ไงเรามาตรงที่เรามาเอาจุดเซฟและก็เก็บหิ่งห้อยเมื่อกี้ทำไมมีคนมาถ่ายตรงพุ่มไม้กันเยอะจังไหนไหลไปแล้วอะไรอ่ะเสื้อปะสนหรือไม่สนดิถ้าสนแล้วเครื่องจะเพิ่มอีกรอบนะ พอก่อนดีกว่าไป
Huh? Looks like someone's home after all.
It's Miss Zien. Perfect. Maybe she can tell us more. Miss Zien, it's rare to catch you at home. Are you off today?
Yes, you could say that. Speaking of rare, it's not every day I see you and artist Nikki together. What brings you two here?
Uncle Jean told us he found an extra hoe in the house this morning. You didn't happen to buy it, did you?
No, it wasn't me. And I don't think my mother bought it either.
Weird. How could it have just popped in out of thin air?
Nikki, did you say my father and Uncle Go got into another fight?
Yep.
It was just a misunderstanding. Uncle Go smelled flowers on that hoe and assumed he stole it. That's how it all started. But we already restored the hoe, which proves your father didn't take anything. Once we get to the bottom of this, we'll clear things up between them.
Those two.
I understand your concern. The grudge between Uncle Go and your father didn't start yesterday. For them, making peace won't be easy.
But what I don't get is, my father actually respects him.
Huh? Really? That's not the vibe I got at all.
You don't know this, but every time I buy one of Uncle Go's Zhengbao, even if Dad grumbles and sneezes, he still asks to take a closer look. He just can't swallow his pride. The moment he runs into Uncle Go, he gets all wound up and says awful things, and Uncle Go's no better. We've tried talking to them over and over, but nothing ever changes. My mother says they were sworn enemies in a past life, and honestly, I believe her.
ผู้กรรม
Harboring ill will in a
May-
past life will haunt the
แค้
present
นแล้ว
one.
กัน ผู้กรรมน่าจะอี
Grudges
กความห
form
มายหนึ่ง
easily but are hard to resolve. Going from that to harmony is even harder.
มองโลกในแง่ดีเข้าไว้ เอ้ย ระดับเราแล้วไป
I still believe that even if they were enemies in a past life, this life is a brand new start. Who knows what might change given the right chance?
New possibilities. Easier said than done.
เอ้า
Maybe what they really need is the right moment. When that time comes, maybe they'll finally sit down and talk things out.
The right moment. Thank you, Nikki. As for my father and Uncle Go, I'll keep thinking about it.
No need to thank us. But now we're back to square one. Where do we go from here?
That hole couldn't have really appeared out of thin air, right?
I have a hunch. There should be one other person who knows where it came from.
เอ๊ะ
Do you mean... the person who used it? You mean we should ask Uncle Jean again?
Uncle Jean. Sorry to be blunt, but
ก็
he's
คน
not
ขา
the
ยนั่นแหละ
most
ไปถามคนใช้ทำ
detail-oriented
ไม
man.
หมาย
I
ถึง
doubt
ผม
we'll
บอ
get
กตัวเอ
much
ง
out of him.
ไปเรียก
That's
ตัวเอ
right.
ง
He didn't even know where that hole came from. He just picked it right up and used it.
เอ้ยหมอบอก
So that
ปากแซ่บ
means... the hose seller. The person who sold the hose would definitely know where it came from and where it was heading.
Exactly. If I remember correctly, the only person in the village who deals in farming tools is Wu Dalang. When it's daytime, we could go ask him at his stall.
Good idea. Nikki, when it's daytime, let's go to Wu Dalang's stall to look for him.
ผีเสื้อจริงด้วยอ่ะคิดว่าจะเครื่องเนี่ยผมจะค้างไหมเนี่ย3 2 1ครับ ไม่โดน โอเคผีเสื้อเราเคยจับได้ใช่ไหมไม่น่ามีปัญหา แต่หิ่งห้อยแมปเนี้ยทำไม โอ้ยอยู่ยังไงเดี๋ยวเอ้ยหลังคาไหมหลังคาทำไมฝีมือตกนะฝีมือตกนะ โอ้ย เมื่อกี้ขึ้นยังไงอะจะกินเอ๊ะอันนี้ไงได้ละเอ๊ะไม่ได้ ทำไมเล่นนานๆกันเนี่ยสักทีเครื่องยังไม่บึ้มต่อไปเอ๊ะไหนว่าให้คุณขาย
The sun is warm and the fields grow long. Scythes, hoes, and sickles for the price of a song. Need a tool? Don't dare stall. Old Dalang has it all. Oh, if it isn't Miss Bai and artist Nikki, a sight for sore eyes. If it's a farming tool you're after, I'll find the perfect one for you.
ตอบถามราคาอย่างสุภาพไม่
Hi, Mr. Wu.
ถามมาต
We
รงๆเลย
actually need to ask you something about a hoe.
Oh, I was wondering why you two were here. I thought our little artist might be interested in some farming tools for her paintings.
ไปดีกว่านะ
Well, you've come to the right place. I know exactly who's bought them, who's broken them, who's mended them, and who's lost them in the village. Just ask Dalang.
Classic Mr. Wu. We actually want to ask, has anyone recently bought a hoe?
A hoe? Well, the only person to buy one lately was that young lad Dulan Hui. Wait, actually he came twice. About a week ago. He said the hoe he bought from me was working so well, he wanted another one just like it. I looked for ages and dug up the last one. Then a few days later, he came back for another one. I had to tell him he'd have to wait for me to make a whole new one.
杜兰慧. Wait, isn't that Uncle Go's son?
อ่า
What? Oh, wow. This is getting confusing now.
เดาอย่างมั่นใจ มันคือการเดาดังนั้นระวังไว้ดีกว่า
If it were someone else, it wouldn't be a big deal. But since it's Uncle Go's son, I can't help but feel that the hoe at Uncle Jin's place is the same one Lan Hui bought.
Well then, it looks like we'll need to ask Du Lanhui a few more questions. I just don't know if he's at home or at the stall.
Oh, I actually ran into him earlier, in the woods by Uncle Jin's place. He was pacing around all alone, brows furrowed. No idea what he was worried about.
Thanks, Mr. Wu. We'll head there now.
จริงเดี๋ยวหาโซนถ่ายรูปเพื่อเป็นปกไลน์หน้าได้เลย เพราะว่าผมไม่จบไลน์เนี้ยดูแล้วหิวข้าว
Sion, you won't believe. The other day, I went around the mountain to try and find a way up. I didn't find a path, but I did spot a white figure floating by. It was so mysterious.
I've told you, the backside of the mountain is dangerous these days. Why would you go there alone again?
I was just passing by and couldn't resist. Huh?
คุยกับใคร
Nikki and Miss Bai? Fancy running into you here.
Lanhui, you... Why are you with Miss Zian?
I was just... Oh, I heard my dad and Uncle Zin arguing again, but I wasn't there when it started, so I came to ask... See, Miss Zian.
So, what brings you here this
เอ่อ
time?
ตัวละครใครเนี่ยเขาไม่ได้คุยคนเดียวนะ เดี๋ยวถามอย่างมีชั้นเชิง
So, about that hoe. Lan Hui, we asked Mr. Wu. Somebody bought a hoe from him recently. That was you, right?
Oh no, I forgot about him. Well, that's... actually...
It seems I can't hide it anymore. Nikki, Miss Bai, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Earlier, I lied. You guessed right. After hearing that our hoe was broken, Lan Hui went and bought us a new one. I didn't dare tell my parents. I brought it home quietly and hid it somewhere no one would notice.
อ่า
But before I could come up with an excuse, my father found it. And, well, you know the rest.
อ่า
I see. No wonder you kept quiet. With Uncle Jin's temper, if he found out the hoe came from Lanhui.
We thought the same. But in the end, it just led to yet another argument, and Sion had to go out of her way to help me cover it up. It all went so wrong.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Lan Hui. But now that things have come this far, I think it's time we tell Uncle Go and Uncle Jin the truth.
You're right, of course. But what Zian and I are worried about is how to tell them while also keeping them calm.
Don't worry. How about you just start by telling us how the bad blood between your fathers started?
Yes. If we can figure out the root of the problem, maybe we can actually fix it.
ได้เวลา
Really,
รู้เรื่อง
it's
ชาว
all
บ้าน
just a bunch of small misunderstandings. When we first moved here, my dad gave Uncle Jin a xiangbao as a gift. Nobody knew it would make him sneeze for over a week. It only cleared up thanks to Miss Chow, the healer.
Also, my father does singing exercises early in the morning. Most folks don't mind. Some even like waking up to it. But Uncle Go couldn't sleep through it.
Oh.
He even thought my dad was doing it to get back at him.
Then later, my father planted flowers that attracted bugs, which stung Uncle Jin.
อ้าว
Another time, my father got so wrapped up in singing with his friends that he accidentally trampled Uncle Go's flowers.
อ้าว
Oh, wow. Oh, this is making me start to sweat.
Yeah, it's a bunch of little misunderstandings that snowballed into a big grudge. But I remember Zoyan once saying that Uncle Jin actually likes the xiangbao Uncle Go made.
He does. But Uncle Jin's too proud to admit it. He's never even stepped foot in our shop. Honestly, though, my father's the same. It's frustrating.
เนี่ยโอกาสมาถึงแล้ว
Hearing all this, I have an idea. I think this may be exactly what's needed to help them finally make peace.
Do you mean, while telling the truth about the hoe, we should use it as an opportunity to help them see how they really feel about each other?
Exactly. Both of them have been too proud to back down, and they both believe the other is wrong. So why not use this to move things along? We reveal the truth about the hoe and clear up the old misunderstandings too.
Nikki's right. I want to try one more time, not just for me and Xian, but for my father and Uncle Jin. I want them to become real friends.
Me too, but just in case something goes wrong, maybe we should tell just one of them first and see how they react. If it doesn't go well, we might still have a chance to fix things.
I think Miss Xian is right. In that case, Nikki, who do you think we should tell first?
ฮะอืม เดี๋ยวถ้ามันไปได้ไม่สวย คนที่ทำเรื่องผิดพลาดเกิดขึ้นก่อนนั่นก็คือจริงๆต้องบอกคนที่ทำจอบหายเนาะซึ่งคนที่ทำจอบหายนั่นก็คือนั่นแหละก็คือลูกชายไม่ใช่ก็คือพ่อของชายเนี่ยซึ่งก็คือเออคือจินใช่ไหม น่าจะจินนะจินหรืออยู่ๆผมก็ลืมสลับชื่อไปหมดแล้วเดี๋ยวอืมใครทำจอบหายนะไม่ใช่จินสิชื่ออ่ะเออเออถูกแล้วไม่ดิไม่ใช่คนที่ทำจอบหายคนที่โดนคิดว่าขโมยอ่าคิดว่าโดนขโมยไปก็น่าจะ
Let's tell Uncle Go first. After all, he was the one who wrongly accused Uncle Jean this time.
All right, and I'll talk to my father. Either way, come to my place tomorrow at noon, and I'll update you.
แล้วมีคนถ่ายรูปอีกแล้วครับนั่นก็คือ ดีมากดีมากคือผมไม่เห็น NPC สองตัวนี้เรียกว่าไม่ได้อยู่สองคนไงเห็นอยู่คนเดียวโอ้แหมเรื่องซุบซิบชาวบ้านเนี่ย รูป โอเคไปอยู่ดังนั้นเราอ่ะปั่นข้ามหัวโอ้
Wow, look at the crowd. See? Everyone else showed up on time while you were still at home dilly-dallying.
I did not. Besides, what could that loudmouth even have to say? Anyway, since we're all here, Gordo, if you've got something to say, spit it out.
เอ้า
This time, I misunderstood and wrongly accused you. I'm sorry.
You...
Also, here's this Shangbao as an apology. Don't worry, this one won't make you sneeze.
Uncle Jin, my father's always felt bad about the Xiangbao he gave you. He's been wanting to apologize, and this one is specially made by him. It's fully sneeze-proof.
You talk too much.
Between the apology and the gift, now...
สวัสดีคุณโอเต้ด้วยครับ
Now I'm not sure what
ไล
to
ฟ์ที่
say.
แล้วผมบินไปแล้วอ่ะคนกำลังดูเยอะ
All right, okay. It's not a big deal.
ไม่เป็นไร
And if we're being honest,
Understand.
I owe you an apology too. You see, it's my habit to warm up my voice in the morning. I didn't know you had to care for the flowers at night, and I wound up disturbing your sleep. That's my fault.
Uncle Go, after that, my father moved his singing further away, just so he wouldn't disturb your rest again.
Ah, my girl. Why are you selling your old man out like that?
ทำด้วยครับ
Nikki, Miss Bai, thanks so much for your help. If it wasn't for you, Zion and I might have really given up this time.
And you really ought to thank them properly. And if you're gonna see Ziyan, do it with your head held high. She's a wonderful girl, and you better treat her right. If you don't, forget Uncle Jin. I'll be the one to set you straight.
Give it a rest. Lan Hui is way more reliable than you ever were.
So you two already knew about me and Zion?
อ้าว
Stop giggling.
Hate turned into fate. It really happened.
It's a really good thing. Miss Bai, aren't you happy?
Of course I'm happy. It's just... I always thought changing a yin yuan was like rowing against the current, requiring tremendous effort and sacrifice. I never expected it could be resolved so smoothly.
Each yin yuan has its own rhythm, and new connections always bring unexpected changes. Sometimes without us even noticing, the threads that seemed broken are quietly mended.
Maybe you're right. Now that this matter is settled, Artist Nikki, where would you like to go next?
เราไปเรียนอยู่แล้วดังนั้นเนี่ยแต่ผมจบ3ที่นี้คิดว่าน่าจะพอซึ่งก็ไม่รู้ว่าไลน์น่าจะเปิดด้วยบอสอีกรอบไหมแต่ไม่เป็นไรไปบ้าน
I
นั
want
ก
to
เรียน
visit Yun's house. As the village healer, if she's not seeing anyone, it'll be bad for her patients.
นั่นสิ
Good idea. Yun lost her father when she was young, and her
Oh.
mother passed away from illness not long after.
โอ้
Now, she's left with her elderly grandmother. It would be great if we could help her find her keepsake.
จะ ทำไมพี่ไม่หายไปตอนเฟสเราโอ้ถ้าผมจับแมงมุมเครื่องผมจะบึ้มไหมใน3 2ยังอยู่แค่อย่าแตะหิ่งห้อยก็พออีกแค่ตัวเดียวเท่านั้น
里有间亭，亭里有幅画，画里有座山，山中又见亭，亭里又有画。
Yunyang, don't cry. Come here. Have you heard this old song? In the mountains, a pavilion. In the pavilion, a painting. In the painting, a mountain.
Grandmother, it's me, Yun. Not my mother. You forgot again.
Oh, it's you, Yun. Hey, I remember all of you. You're Nikki, the one who draws with sticks, and you're Bai, the one who dances so beautifully.
Artist Nikki, Miss Bai, you must be busy with the Inuan festival, right? What brings you here? Are you feeling all right?
I haven't been feeling myself lately, so I'm seeing fewer patients. I'm worried my diagnoses might be off too.
เข้าเรื่องเลยถามก่อน
We're all fine. But you look worn down.
Strange things have been happening at home. Objects have turned into ink. I'm sure you've both heard about it. That box, it was the last thing my mother left for me. That winter, my mother's health had already taken a turn for the worse. I was preparing medicine by the fire, but I nodded off. She came over and carried me back to my room. She kept murmuring about how she was worried about me, that she wanted to leave something behind for me. Before she passed, my mother gave me that box, making me swear not to open it until I was of age. I kept that promise in my heart. A few days ago, when the weather was clear, I was sorting through my medicinal herbs and decided to take the box out to clean it. But suddenly, it started to darken. Inch by inch, it turned to ink. And now, I can't open it anymore. Losing someone and feeling their yin yuan fade, those memories turning to nothing. It's hard to bear.
But love doesn't fade when a person leaves. Your mother's love must have been much more than just a box.
Yes, that's right. Yunyang loves Yun. Grandma loves you both. Don't cry, Yunyang. Oh, I mean Yun.
Thank you so much, Artist Nikki, Miss Bai. That's all I know. I'm not sure if it'll be of any help to you. From what you've said, one thing has been made clear. Turning into ink has nothing to do with the weather.
อยากเป็นก็
It
เป็น
doesn't follow a specific pattern.
มันเป็นหนุกได้ไง
I'd like to see the box with my own eyes. Maybe I can find a way to help you restore it.
Artist Nikki, you can you really restore it? Right now the box is in the clutter pile.
Huh? How could something so important be put in a clutter pile?
I'm ashamed to say, my mother never told me where the box was hidden. She only asked Auntie Chun to keep a few things for my future birthdays. Auntie Chun said the box wasn't with her, so I had no clue where it could be. While I was organizing my herbs, I happened to notice the moonlight shining on a corner of the clutter pile. Something seemed to be glowing. When I cleared the area, I saw it was a box. What a coincidence. Come to think of it, it's exactly the kind of thing my mother would do. When I was little, she used to take me up to the mountains to gather herbs. She liked to hide little items in the grass for me to find. Only this time, I failed to protect her dying wish.
Young, don't worry. I'll do everything I can to restore this precious treasure.
Thank you, Artist Nikki. The box is behind the house. You'll spot it when you get close. Go ahead. I'll stay and comfort Grandma, then join. It really came back. Artist Nikki, I could never possibly thank you enough.
Yoon, I'm not sure if it's just my imagination, but this box feels a bit too light.
Earlier, I had a feeling something was off. Yunyang was always so thoughtful. There's no way something that meant so much to her would have been left in a junk pile by accident. I'm old enough now. Whatever the truth is, I have to open it and see for myself.
Oh.
So back then, it had already...
Yoon, what does the letter say? So that's what happened. The gift your mother prepared for you was lost in the river back then. Her basket had already turned to ink.
Oh.
She didn't have time to prepare another one. No wonder the box ended up in the clutter pile.
Seeing it this way, turning into ink started long ago.
ก็ย้อนไม่ได้ด้วยใช่ไหม
To be honest, I had already suspected as much. I just didn't want to believe it. Mother used to say that the moon can shine on the ones we miss. Once when I was very ill, she was so frightened that she held me all night by the window, whispering, "When Yoon gets better, we'll go catch the moon." And now, it's like trying to grab the moon in a pool of water, a dream that slips away.
Even if it is just chasing the moon's reflection, if you don't try, how will you know? According to what Auntie Yu wrote in her letter, the gift might be easier to find in the moonlight. Why don't we go to the riverside tonight and try our luck?
But after all these years, wouldn't it be damaged by the water by now?
Yunyang went back to look for it. So it must have been something that could withstand water. If it was swept ashore or settled in one of the bends, maybe it's still there.
Yes. My mother once said she had to give up the search because of her health. But I can do it. No matter how many times it takes, I'll keep searching.
The only problem is, she never mentioned which side of the bridge it fell from. There are bends from both upstream and downstream.
อะ ก็ไปนะถ้ามันหล่นไป
Given the current, it's likely drifted downstream. Let's start by checking that side.
Got it. I'll get ready too. Let's meet by the downstream side of the small bridge tonight.
เราจะไม่โดนสกิปเหมือนรอบที่แล้วใช่ไหมรอบที่แล้วเหมือนเลือกปุ๊บคือมันอยู่ๆมันก็ตัดเข้าแบบว่าคือดีกันแล้วอ่ะคือผมไม่รู้ว่าเราพลาดเกมผมบั๊กหรืออะไรคิดว่าจับตั๊กแตนตัวนี้จากเครื่องการ์ดไหมถามนะตั๊กแตนโยกไม่ปลอดภัยเท่าไหร่นะตัวนี้เก็บไว้ก่อน
Artist Nikki, Auntie Chun came too. She heard about the box and wants to help. Thank you all so much. No matter what happens tonight, I'll always remember your kindness.
Don't worry about it, Yoon. You've helped so many in the village, so of course we'd be here for you when you need it.
Exactly. We're all from the same village, no need to thank us. And besides, your mother and I were like sisters. It's the least we can do. You were worried about the box. I couldn't let it go, so I closed up shop to join you.
This, though, Artist Nikki, your hands truly work wonders. You've completely restored the box.
Auntie Chun, if you don't stop flattering me, my head will grow too big.
I know. If you ever need my help, say the word.
Perfect timing. I wanted to ask you something, Auntie Chun. Do you happen to know what Auntie Yu intended to leave for Yoon? If we can figure that out, it'll give us a better idea of what we're looking for.
Yunyang once said that because her body was weak, her daughter had to grow up fast. She feared that if she died, Yoon would have nothing to lean on, so she wanted to leave something Yoon could take with her while practicing medicine, something to give her comfort and support. Thinking about it now, that must be it. But as for what it actually is, I'm not sure either.
It sounds like she left behind something Yoon could use in her medical work.
That's great! With this clue, we have a much better shot at finding it.
No time to waste. Let's split up and search. We'll check the riverbank. Maybe we can fish it out.
ใช้ความสามารถตกปลาที่เลยสักกำลังจะบอกเลยว่าเอ้ยเห็นปลาเมื่อกี้ใช้อยู่ถึงเวลาละ
something's wrong. It's too strong. I can't hold it.
What even is that thing? Nikki, quick, let go!
As a terrifying dark purple shadow erupted from the water, all I could do was watch helplessly as it sent white-capped waves crashing toward Nikki. She didn't have time to dodge and was swept into the river.
อ้าว
By the time I reached the shore, only faint ripples remained. Nikki was gone.
Nikki, hurry! Huh? Wait, didn't we fall into the water?
I can feel a strange power. It's like time rewound. Maybe it's giving us a chance to go back and make a better choice. No matter what, at least we now know it's dangerous downstream. Let's avoid it. We need to hurry to tell Yun now.
เดี๋ยวมีกอง และมีหิ่งห้อยมายุ่งด้วยแล้ว เดี๋ยว
Artist Nikki, you're back already?
I was thinking, since Auntie Yu couldn't find it before, it might have drifted to an unexpected spot. Let's start by checking upstream.
That hadn't occurred to me. That's a good idea, though. Let's meet by the upstream side of the small bridge tonight.
แล้วถ้าแสดงว่าถ้าเราเลือกเป็นลุงจินในรอบที่แล้วนี้ก็เป็นยังไง น่าสนใจ
Huh? Am I seeing things? That fish over there looks really different.
Was the keepsake Auntie Yu left behind eaten by a fish?
คือผม
Let me try using my fishing ability to reel it in.
เครื่องบึ้มไม่ใช่เครื่องบึ้มเกมบึ้ม รอบที่สามโอ้ยโอเคเอามาผมบอกแล้วผมจะจบวันนี้อย่างน้อยขอให้จบสามพาร์ทหมายถึงว่าอะไรนะจบตามหาเรียกว่าไงแก้ไขปัญหาหมึกหายเนี่ย3 คนให้ครบก่อน เกมบึ้มอีกแล้วช่วยด้วยไม่ได้รับวิดีโอมากพอที่จะทำให้สตรีมลื่นไหลขออภัยที่บอกรายละเอียดเราต่อให้จบพาร์ทนี้พอเดี๋ยวจริงๆจะได้ลองสำรวจแมปเพิ่มไม่โซนก็ได้แบบไม่โซนคือต้องแบบไม่แต่งอื่น แคลสไปส่งโฟกัสที่ในเรื่องก่อนแล้วค่อยมานั่งดูแบบเรียกว่ามาสำรวจแบบหลังจากที่แพทช์น่าจะต้องใช้อีกเยอะเลย
Huh? Am I seeing things? That fish over there looks really different.
Was the keepsake Auntie Yu left behind eaten by a fish? Let me try using my fishing ability to reel it in.
โดนปลากินไปแล้วด้วย
Huh?
Wow, what a haul!
Classic.
ปลาคาร์ฟหางเมฆที่กินของขวัญวันเกิดเข้าไปโอเคโรงยาอ๋อนี่ไง
Yun, I pulled this out of the river. Could it be what your mother left you?
This is... My mother used to grind herbs late into the night. Her tapping on the mortar was as soft as raindrops, and I'd always doze off at the table. When I woke, I'd see her under the moonlight, gently brushing my hair, her hands dusted in medicinal powder. She'd say, Yun, be like this mortar, plain in form, yet strong within. Blunt the sharp, soften the fierce. Grind down troubles, and stay unshaken amidst the rain.
This small size, and those patterns. The shape is exactly the same as her old mortar, but isn't the color a bit different?
I recognize every fine line, each and every mark on it. Somehow, though, it looks steeped in moonlight. But I know I'm not mistaken. Maybe this really is what she meant to leave for me. A memento to keep with me.
I thought the same thing too. When I saw it gleaming in the water, it looked just like the reflection of the moon.
Fishing for the moon in the water. Mother, you always used to say, the moon speaks no words, yet it reflects countless thoughts. There was once a time when the rain felt endless, and I cried for the moon. You lit a lamp and held up a tunshan, casting a round shadow under the light. You soothed me by saying, look, the moon is right over here. It never truly left. I wonder, could it be that the moon is now watching me? Mother, if you've truly become that moon in the sky, please watch over me often. From now on, I'll take good care of myself. I won't live in sadness, making you worry. And if reincarnation does exist, then in the next life, I hope to become a pool of water on the moon. That way, I can nestle once again in your embrace.
They say when people leave, the yin yuan they had vanished too. Perhaps Yun Yang really did become the moon in the sky, just as she wished.
Even if someone is gone, it doesn't mean their yin yuan disappears. Moonlight spans all across the world. Where hearts align, paths may yet entwine.
Now that this matter is settled, Artist Nikki, where would you like to go next?
เหลืออยู่ที่เดียวแล้วนะ
I want to visit the Liu family. Xiaozhi has gone missing, and her parents must be terribly worried.
I've also searched along with the other villagers, but we came up empty-handed. I hope this time we'll be able to give them some answers.
Okay. แต่เราจะไม่โซนอะไรทั้งนั้น เก็บก็ไม่ได้ เก็บพอก่อนโดนบึ้มเครื่อง2 รอบแล้ววันนี้ ก็ตัดใจมันเจ็บ
We're here. This is the home of the family whose child went missing.
Huh? What's with that gross, dark mark on the door?
It looks like ink. But why would there be ink splashed all over the door?
That is strange. Let's ask the Liu family when we see them.
ไม่มันพวกอะไร
That girl! You can't say a word without her storming off, and now she's run away from home.
Auntie Liu, please don't be so mad at Xiaozhi. Right now, the most important thing is finding her.
Artist Nikki, Miss Bai, we've searched everywhere over the past few days, but we still haven't seen or heard anything from Xiaozhi. Nothing at all.
Xiaozhi. She doesn't seem like the type of child to disappear for days to make her parents worry.
She's never run away before. Up to now, whenever she got upset, she'd just spend time with Mr. Cheng's son, Tian, tinkering around with who knows what. The other day, we thought she'd gone to see Tian like usual, but when dinner was ready and she still hadn't come home, we started looking, and we couldn't find her anywhere. Tian hadn't seen her either. Now her father and I are afraid something's happened to her out there. There have been cases where people just...
Hopefully, we're just overthinking it. Right now, we can only follow the small clues we have. Maybe they'll help us guess where Xiaozhi went.
Auntie Liu, before she went missing, can you try to remember if Xiaozhi said or did anything?
That morning, the three of us went to Artisan Cheng to ask him to repair Xiaozhi's umbrella. Everyone says, if there's rain, stay inside. From the wind, you must hide. If someone gets lost in the rain, even Long can't bring them back. She didn't take it seriously. We had to talk her into going with us. After the umbrella was fixed, instead of saying thank you, she argued with us and ran off. Of course, that evening it just had to rain. My heart's been in knots ever since.
Auntie Liu, when Xiaozhi left, did she have her umbrella with her?
Yes, of course. Artisan Cheng fixed it and gave it right back to her. She wouldn't have gone out in the rain without it. She just wouldn't.
If that's the case, then why would she disappear? Miss Liu, did anything else strange happen that day?
Now that you mention it, there was something strange. That evening, we both heard someone knocking on the door. The knocking got louder and faster, so I rushed over and opened it. But when I did, there was no one there. Just a gust of wind and raindrops rushing in. It blew past me with a whoosh and chilled me straight to my bones. After that, we were so caught up with looking for her, we didn't even think to ask if anyone had come by and knocked on our door.
It was stormy. Maybe it was just the wind.
That must be it. Who would be running around in that kind of weather anyway?
Since it was raining that hard, maybe she found a place to wait out the storm.
Oh, I really do hope so. But it's been days, and not so much as a word from her.
Don't worry, Miss Liu. Miss Bai and I will help you look for her. The more people looking, the better the chances of bringing her back.
Thank you, Artist Nikki. You're such a good girl. Xiaozhi... She's such a good girl, too. I shouldn't have been so harsh with her. If you find her, please tell me right away. Her father and I, we won't scold her anymore. Just bring her home.
Xiaozhi's parents have searched relentlessly, but they still haven't found anything. If she didn't vanish in the rain, then where else could she have gone?
Maybe we should ask Artisan Cheng again and find out exactly what happened that day. I can't shake the feeling that Auntie Liu hasn't told us everything.
I think so too. Xiaozhi doesn't seem like the kind of kid who'd just run off for no reason. Maybe something else happened that day, and that's why she ran away.
Makes sense. After that, let's also search around her home, and maybe talk to some of the kids nearby who knew her well.
Mèo จะพาบึ้มไหมในสามยังอยู่ดียังอยู่ดีเชื่อใจแมวได้เชื่อใจแมวได้โอเคมาสำรวจดูในเมื่อมันใกล้สุดแล้วจริงๆเราก็อยากถามก่อนนั่นแหละแต่ว่ามาสำรวจตรงนี้ก่อนคืออะไรเอ่ยไดอารี่ของมา
小
Seems like
เฮ้ย
she
เดี๋ยว
didn't talk with her parents that much.
Could be. She tried, but the closer someone gets to you, the easier it is to take them for granted. That closeness can sometimes make
ใจ
people
ร้ายมาก
forget how fragile a yin yuan really is.
Relationships need care. I hope we find her soon. Maybe they'll still have the chance to make things right.
Great idea. We've got to find Xiaoju. Nikki, let's go check somewhere else for clues.
ไม่มีให้อ่านเลยแล้วเดี๋ยวผมขออนุญาตอยู่ในกระเป๋ามันจะมีในกระเป๋าให้อ่านไหมไม่ดีมันปกติอะไรแบบนี้ที่อยู่ในสารนะผมเมื่อเรามาตรงนี้แล้วขอแป๊บอ้าวโอเคมันควรจะอยู่ในไหนผมนึกออกปะนี่หนังสือสิโอ้แล้วถ้าเป็นเขามีให้อ่านจะไม่มีโอ้ตายผมต้องสติต้องมาแล้วแบบว่าห้ามกดออโต้แล้วอ่ะไม่งั้นมันเป็นเมื่อกี้อีกอ่ะไม่ดีเลยครับ
Artist Nikki, Miss Bai. And Momo. Is there something I can help you with?
Actually, we're searching for Xiaozhi. Did you happen to see anything the day that she went missing?
Xiaozhi? Let's see. I did hear her arguing with Qian that day. She left in a huff. Now that I think about it, that was the last time I saw her. Actually, I was busy sketching scenes of different people for the Ingram Festival that day. Maybe you can find her in one of the pictures I sketched. What do you think, Artist Nikki? You know what? Now that I think about it, that person came from Artisan Chung's place, and the figure matches her too. She didn't go far. In fact, I think she even doubled back. The weather wasn't great that day, and my father called me in for dinner. I really have no idea where Xiaozhi would have gone after that. I just really hope she didn't get caught up in that storm.
Do you know what sort of things Xiaozhi usually likes to do? Or where she likes to go?
Well, she's really talented at making ronghua.
Ronghua? Ping Ping gave me one of those. Did Xiaozhi make one for you too?
Yes, just a few days ago actually. The one she gave me was beautiful. It's strange though. She really shows the skill in front of others.
Her mother never even mentioned it to us.
Her parents are really strict with her. They hardly ever praise her. Whenever they visit, they always tell her not to brag about her talents and to learn to be as humble as me. Over time, she just stopped talking around them altogether. But I've seen her work and it's really impressive. The artisan said that when she's working on those flowers, she gets super focused. They think she's got a bright future ahead of her. Even Qian always tags along, just so he can learn from her. I think if she's put that much time and effort into it, then why shouldn't she be proud and share it more?
I agree with you. I think everyone should have the right to share what they love, no matter how big or small the achievement.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, I've always admired Xiaozhi's skills, and I really liked her bright, lively spirit. But her parents kept comparing her to me, so she stopped coming by. And well, I'm not great at expressing myself either, so I didn't really reach out to her. That said, I never thought things would get so bad that she'd argue with her parents and run off.
Don't blame yourself. We'll find her. Besides, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even known about this amazing side of Xiaozhi. It's just really sad. Her parents wanted her to succeed, but they also never encouraged her. Not all kids are the same. Everyone's got their own strengths and weaknesses. If they'd taken more time to get to know the things she really cared about, maybe they'd see just how wonderful she really is.
จริง
That's right. Come on, Nikki. Let's check around a bit and find some more clues. We've got to bring Xiaojia back home.
Young or old, without an umbrella. Not even one of them ever come home. Are you here to buy an umbrella? This cursed rain. How many more people will it take?
But the weather outside is fine.
Artisan Chung, we're here to ask about Xiaozhi.
อันนี้อาจจะ
We
ไม่ส
heard
วย
she
ว่ะ
was here to get her umbrella fixed before she disappeared.
On that day, the Liu family brought their child to me to fix her umbrella. So I coated it with a special ointment we craftsmen developed. Then the umbrella was completely waterproof, enough to withstand even that strange rain. You really can't afford to lose or break an umbrella. That cursed rain. Just waiting to snatch people caught without one.
Artisan Chung, have you ever actually seen someone get taken by the rain?
Not with my own eyes. But look at the state of my family. All thanks to the rain. 3 lives. People say it was a carriage accident. But how is that even possible? How could it take my family? 10 years ago, there was a brush artisan who vanished after a rainstorm. Back then, no one realized it was actually the rain. Then one rain after another, more and more people disappeared. Who knows who's next? Maybe you, maybe me, maybe everyone on Danqing Island.
But according to Mrs. Liu, you finished fixing Xiaozhi's umbrella and then she left with it. Even if the stories about the rain are true, with her umbrella, she shouldn't have been in danger.
That's true. I fixed it for her. But her mother thanked me, then started scolding her, telling Xiaojia to be more obedient, to be more like Tian. We're neighbors, so I hear them bickering like that all the time. That day was no different. Xiaojia got mad, talked back, then stormed off. While dealing with another customer, I saw Tian leave without an umbrella. I went after him and overheard the 2 kids arguing. Xiaojia was furious. She smashed her umbrella while shouting at Tian to stop following her.
A child without an umbrella.
Oh no. If Xiaozhi didn't find shelter in time, she may have... Artisan Chung, did you hear what they were arguing about? Maybe she mentioned where she was headed?
I heard her say her parents didn't understand her. They want her to be someone else. Also, she said something like, if only kids could choose their parents. If they want someone else's kids so bad, then I should get to choose what parents I get.
Oh my god.
Once someone disappears in that rain, they never return. Tian really valued his yin-yang with that girl. That's why I kept this umbrella. I thought it would make a good keepsake. But fan feathers have been hard to come by lately, so I haven't repaired it yet.
Oh, เดี๋ยวใช้ดิ
I just happen to have some fan feathers. You can use them to fix Xiaozhi's umbrella.
That way, we can keep out the rain. Artist Nikki, for now, keep the umbrella. When you can, please give it to Xiaojia's parents. I don't know how to break it to them. Please, take the umbrella to them and tell them that Xiaojia won't be coming back.
Okay. Once we've uncovered the truth about Xiaozhi, we'll be sure to give them this umbrella.
Anyway, Artist Nikki, Miss Bai, when you're out and about, be sure to take an umbrella with you. After all, who knows what happened to those people before they disappeared? Or where they are now.
ด้อมของเรือจ๋าหน่อยด่วนๆเลย
Shu's memories, and the umbrella from Artisan Chung. With these clues, we have enough for us to guess what happened to Xiaozhi that day. Xiaozhi was at odds with her parents and didn't play with the other children.
Seems like Xiaozhi longed for praise and approval. So that's why she envied me for having a good teacher. She wanted to forge a Yinyuan like that.
Artisan Chung's son, Tian, might have been the only other kid who admired her.
It's because Tian saw Xiaozhi's strengths and learned craftsmanship from her.
However, that day her parents brought her to visit Artisan Chung to repair her umbrella. While flattering Tian, they told her to be more like him.
That must have been the last straw for her. In her parents' eyes, she wasn't even as good as Tian. She must have been furious.
And so, she had a big fight with her parents and stormed off. Although Tian chased after her, she took her rage out on him, discarded the umbrella, and ran away. And that evening, it rained.
But Artisan Chung never actually saw anyone disappear in the rain. So maybe she is just hiding somewhere.
But we still have no clue where she might be hiding, so things don't look hopeful. Just like those who disappeared before her.
Miss Bai, have those who disappeared really never come back?
No. As Artisan Chung said, the first person who disappeared went missing 10 years ago. Their chances of survival are very slim.
Maybe they just went somewhere that's difficult to find, and if we search hard enough...
What's the point in trying? When a Yinyuan is broken, it's broken. Also, those who could travel through places such as that are long gone. Nikki, I can't continue to investigate Xiaozhi's situation with you. We'll meet again later.
Momo, let's go back to her house and see if we can figure out where she went.
Nikki, it looks like it's going to rain. Nikki, that cat that just passed by stopped making any sound.
The cat disappeared?
Those stories, they're real. Could the cat really have turned into ink in the rain?
I'm afraid the ink stain on the Liu family's door was left there 3 days ago.
อย่าบอกเลยว่าเสียงเคาะประตูก็คือเสียง
Nikki, are you saying that the knocking sound that day?
โอ้
Must have been Xiaozhi seeking shelter from the rain, but her parents didn't open the door in time, and she got soaked.
So when her parents opened the door, there was no one outside.
And Xiaozhi, inches away, turned into ink.
Nikki, should we tell her parents about this?
Let me think. We owe them an explanation. Let's head to the Liu family's house.
ก่อนอื่นขอไปเล่ารูปไหนอ่ะ
Artist Nikki, do you have any news about Xiaozhi?
Artist Nikki, if you found anything, please tell us.
Mr. and Mrs. Liu, this umbrella is for you. What I'm about to say might be hard to hear. That day, Xiaozhi didn't have an umbrella. When the rain started, she tried to come home to take shelter from it. So, that knocking sound you heard was her trying to get in.
But when we opened the door, there was no one outside. My daughter, where did she go?
She didn't make it in time to avoid the rain and got soaked. Mr. and Mrs. Liu, the ink stain by the door is what was left after she disappeared.
Didn't make it in time. When we went to open the door, we were just one step too late.
My baby! It's all our fault. We shouldn't have said those things.
We didn't hear knocking because we were talking about how to stop belittling her in front of others.
The truth is, Xiaozhi had her strengths. All she really wanted was to be praised by you.
It's not that we didn't know. She showed us the ronghua she made. We thought she was very talented, just like her great-grandmother. We were just afraid she'd become too proud, so we never praised her.
That day when we came back home, we felt so bad. We realized we hadn't had a proper conversation with her in so long.
It was always us blaming her, or her blaming us. We planned to make it up to her when she came home. How could something like this happen? How could this happen? My baby. If I ever get a chance in the next life, I'll treat you with kindness. I'll make up for everything.
But things that turn to ink don't seem to be caused by the strange rain. There are still many questions we can't answer. Miss Bai, let's head to the small bridge behind the village and meet up with Miss Sui. Maybe she's found other clues.
คือกำลังเศร้าเลยแต่ นี่ลงมาแล้วก็นั่นแหละน่าเลยมันเป็นปัญหาเรียกว่าไงดีมันก็แบบว่าพูดไม่ถูกเลย โอ้จบไลฟ์ตรงนี้ มันก็เดี๋ยวเรามีอะไรให้ดูก่อนไหมโอเคมีช็อตแล้วก็เฮ็ดกันล่อง3 ครั้งเลยมีแข่ง โอเคมีแข่งจัดสไตล์ที่นี่ด้วยฮะเดี๋ยวเรามาต่อเดี๋ยวเรามาโอ้ my god โอ้โอเคอ่ะอ่ะเอาไปเลยนะเนี่ยมันเรื่องมันเริ่มจากจอบมาเป็นอย่างนี้ได้ยังไง เรื่องจอบนี่คือแบบเน้นแบบโอ้โหเน้นปั่นอย่างเดียวแล้วมันสวิตช์มูดมาแบบโอ้โห โอเคในเมื่อผมยอมรับว่าก็ตั้งที่เกียจอยู่ก็แบบที่ยูเดกาซะเราขาดถึงแค่3เลยนะทำจริง ไม่เป็นไรเดี๋ยวโอ้เรามาเล่นอะไรแบบเคลียร์สมองกันหน่อยเรามีเราเคยไม่เป็นไรเดี๋ยวเล่นกันทีเดียวตอนนะอย่ากดดันลูกตัวเองด้วยว่าไงบางทีเขาก็ต้องการให้คำชมจริงกันแหละก็เป็นไงไม่ใช่โอ้หลวงจริง จะได้อยู่อีกนิดนึงถ้าได้มีแอนิเมชันประกอบอีกมันก็จะอิมแพคมันจะอีกแบบว่าโอเคเอาแค่ในเรื่องที่กับนั่นแหละก็มันพอผ่านห่วงได้นะได้ว่าไงแบบปัญหาแบบนี้มันไม่ได้เกินตัวแต่นั้นถ้าไม่นับเรื่องที่แบบว่าโอเคอันนี้ไม่นับ เอามาโอ้ยอันนี้ต้องเล่นด้วยโมโม่อย่างเดียวนะใจเย็นๆไว้แต่เย้อะเต็มแล้วอีกเหรออัพสักอย่างก่อนแล้วกันทำไมโอ้โห44 46 46เยอะจริงมาเดี๋ยวเราอัพโอเคนึกว่าจะไม่ให้กลับมาแล้วเล่นอีกอย่างหนึ่งจริงๆไม่รู้นะเนี่ยว่ามีดันในไลฟ์นี้เลยมาเหลือเห็นนะยูเรกาเนาะโอเคเราไปงูยักษ์กันเป็นยังไงนะอันนี้น่าจะเหมือนที่ในแมปแซนด์บ็อกซ์ไปซึ่งก็คือไอ้บรรดาที่จะโดนยิงใส่เราใช่ไหมไปวิ่งครับตอนนี้ครับวิ่งไปแล้ว1-0ไม่อยากให้ว่าพูดเลยเนี่ยเอ้ยไม่รู้ว่าโดนดาเมจได้ไงแต่โอเค เดี๋ยวเราหาที่ถ่ายรูปปิดไลน์เหมือนเดิมแล้วนะเอ้ยรอเดี๋ยวแปลกละมีสันแปลกละรีบดีกว่าเดี๋ยวนี่ตรงนู้นอีกนึงเดี๋ยวรอไปเพลงกระซิบทั้งนั้นเลยยังไหวเดี๋ยวทำเควสที่เสร็จด้วยเนาะเดี๋ยวเรื่องไอ้เควสทะเลแสงดาวเดี๋ยวค่อยไปเก็บนอกรอบแล้วกันจริงๆผมบอกว่าผมจะเล่นมิราคลาวด้วยใช่ไหมคงเอาไว้ไลน์หน้าซึ่งน่าจะมาเร็วๆนี้เพราะว่าในเมื่อผมยังไม่มีงาน ดูแล้วไลน์หน้าน่าจะได้มาเร็วพอสมควร เดี๋ยวเราไม่ได้มาตรงนี้อยู่ในการเมื่อกี้เนาะผ่านไปแล้วก็เติบโตไปด้วยกันเรามีอันใหม่ก็คือเอาชนะผู้หน้ากากสปอยบอสครับหรือว่าจะลืมไปแล้วกันเนาะว่าเมื่อกี้เกิดอะไรขึ้นเราไปโอ้ไม่นะ ไม่เป็นไรภารกิจเราคือให้ใช้ครบ150ใช่ไหมมีอย่างอื่นที่ใช้ได้ไหม CS เรื่อง5 ตัวเดี๋ยวเราหาที่ถ่ายรูปวันนี้ถ้างั้นเดี๋ยวผมคงมาเล่นรอบๆอ่ะเพราะว่าน่าจะไม่หรอกจริงๆลิงผมยังไม่กล้าตีเลยเจอรอบที่แล้วไปที่ได้วิ่งอย่างเดียวอันไหนดีถ่ายกับหิ่งห้อยแล้วกันเราไม่เก็บหิ่งห้อยอยู่แล้วเพราะว่าหิ่งห้อยทำเครื่องเราพังไปแล้วนะมีท่าอะไรไหมเนี่ยรูปปกที่ไม่ได้ใช้เนี่ยอันนี้ เอาเป็นเป็นประมาณนี้ก็ได้ ก็ขอบคุณที่แวะมาดูหรืออาจจะมาดูย้อนหลังหรืออะไรก็ไม่รู้นั่นแหละก็ขอบคุณมากๆครับพี่หรือว่ามาร่วมเจอการแคสทั้งหมด2 ครั้งในวันนี้ ทั้งหมดก็สนุกนะแบบนี้ผมตื่นเต้นนะเอาจริงเราดูรู้สึกเต้นดีมีอะไรใหม่ๆเยอะมากจริงๆอยากสำรวจได้มากกว่านี้แต่อย่างที่เห็นครับคือผมโซนปุ๊บเครื่องพังไปแล้ว2 รอบดังนั้นก็เลยยังไม่โซนมากแล้วกันเดี๋ยวรอผู้พัฒนาเขาอัปแพทมากกว่านี้แก้บั๊กนู่นนี่นั่นเนาะโอเคไปเดี๋ยวถ่ายรูปด้วยตรงนี้ด้วยเนาะเอาไปใช้ปกรอบหน้าก็ได้แต่รอหิ่งห้อยโผล่มานะอาจจะได้ใช้ปกนี้เดี๋ยวไปหาอะไรต่อโอเคบาย